I think we're good.
Guest 1, take 1, soft sticks.
Last week, we had the Romeo VPC Pathway students at our WBRW TV studio. We gave them hands-on experience on a live podcast setup where they got the full job shadow experience. Let's take a look.
Guest 4, take 1.
Marker. Wonderful.
All right. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Morning.
Let's go around table. Who do I have next to me?
Molly.
Gage. Jordan.
What interests you specifically about media production? Why did you join VPC?
I like sports media. When I started, watching football and basketball when I was little, and, the announcers caught my attention. Not only that, but also I grew up on YouTube, like heavy on YouTube. So content creation.
Oh, yeah.
Content creation and sports media, that really interests me.
I've been most interested in the hosting part of the media, being behind the camera, being able to share the news and be able to be the one directly telling the audience that.
Is there anything you want to tell the audience now? The floor is yours.
Come on down to WBRW. It's super cool.
Thank you. And what about you, Molly?
So around 9th grade, I really got into movies and specifically cinematography and just the look of it. I really love the look. And so I started I took VPC, and I didn't know if I wanted it to be a career. I didn't think it was possible for a while, but recently this year I really just locked in, and
Molly's locked in.
I'm locked in, and I started making stuff that I like. I feel happy with it, and I want to do it as a career.
I'm Benry Cassidy. I'm a senior in Romeo High School.
I'm Colby Russian, a junior in RHS.
I'm Zadie Gaucher, and I'm also a junior.
Thinking about the future, let's say post-graduation, 5 years, where do you guys see yourselves?
Probably editing something for someone, maybe. I love hosting, but I also found a major passion for editing, mainly thanks to Harvey, because she laid it out beautifully for us, guided us in a way that allowed me to feel like, oh, I don't feel like an idiot. And so I found this passion, and I'm really hoping that I can either do some editing for someone or maybe do my own editing, since I also do some Twitch streaming.
What about for the rest of you guys?
What I'm thinking of doing is being an English teacher, maybe doing some theater, something related to theater, whether it's in college or post-grad. Theater's a huge passion of mine, but another passion of mine is definitely getting information out to whoever will listen, and even whoever doesn't want to listen. People who don't know what's going on and needs to know what's going on, which is pretty much every single person in the world.
Like Benry, I'm also planning on going down the teaching route, so in 5 years I'd probably be graduating college. But I definitely see myself eventually at some point having my own YouTube channel where I kind of talk about story times, the books that I'm also been creating, and then having a podcast about creating stories, making characters, kind of delving yourselves into whatever fictional world you want to be a part of.
My name's Gabriel Fisher.
What grade are you in?
I am a junior, and I'm chilling,
You're chilling. What about you?
I'm Delilah, and I'm a senior, and I'm just being nonchalant over here.
We're all nonchalant. It's great.
Xander Bordeaux.
Being in Harbison's class over the time, what has stood out to you and been wow, that's something I never really took into consideration or thought about?
I didn't think I would even like this, but I saw the stuff going on in the back room with the technical directing, and I thought it was so cool. I came into VPC later, so I couldn't take it on as a job for the class, but I think handling all the buttons, handling all the basic like live editing for the class and the broadcast. I think that's just so interesting, and I really like learning about it. Sometimes I even pop in back there because I have a friend that's a technical director, and I just, I learned a thing or two.
Yeah, just being there, watching them, seeing what's like. That's what you do. That's like how you do it.
Yeah.
And you're seeking those opportunities for yourself, and that's very important. And that's going to take you very far.
Okay.
Well, let's hear about the first pod. Was this a class project?
Well, it was after we came back from Pink Cow and Harvey saw their recording studio for their podcast studio. And she's like, I really want that. So she turned her storage closet into that, right? She told me about that.
I've heard about that. Yeah.
So then as soon as like we got all this stuff hooked up, after we were done filming the announcements for that day, we went back there and we just started like messing around with it. And then we were just talking about whatever was on our mind. This was like around when the first part of Stranger Things came out. So that's like all we talked about for like 2 weeks on the pod.
Yeah. Now, what's something that you took away and learned from that experience? Like, let's say you guys were to do another podcast. What would you do differently from that first one?
I would definitely get a basic outline, like an agenda of what we need to talk about. And I also think we really need to ask ourselves the question, like, what do we want the pod to be? What sets it apart from other podcasts, And I would really just like to go into having our own, like, character and identity. Like, maybe I could even, like, make some music for it, or, like, we could just make, like, segments that sets us apart from other podcasts, makes us interesting to listen to.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you guys coming on and speaking your minds.
Of course.
Yeah, no problem.